of almost feels like Kourtney feels like she has to be all over Travis all the time because she knows he's a sex addict, because she knows he has a history of cheating, and because it's like she feels like if I'm all over him and I satisfy him all the time, then like we'll be secure. And it doesn't work like that. You can't like sleep with a guy enough so that he just won't want to do it with anybody else. Like that's not a thing. And any guy that tells you that he just went and slept with somebody else because he just wasn't getting enough at home, like is a lie. Because if a man's gonna cheat, he's gonna cheat. And you know, but I feel like for Kourtney, she's overdoing this like physical intimacy thing because she's almost like trying to protect herself from her husband having a wandering eye, or even wandering over to her sisters, or you know, wandering over to somebody else or something like that. And I feel like that's why I've always felt like them being all over each other was off. It was almost like forced, and she was forcing herself to do this. Kourtney's coming out with libido gummies, and she's come out and talked about being autosexual, so like kind of preferring like self-pleasure, which she said the gummies were good for self-pleasure. You know, more power to you. I mean, that's fine. Like, I'm all for people having a healthy libido and stuff, but it's kind of starting to feel like she's feeling like she needs to be more sexual in order to keep her husband. I have a memory, I can't go back through the whole Kardashian series, but I have a memory of the Kardashians show, and it could be storyline for the show, but like it was just after she had Mason and she wanted to have a second kid, so her kids were close together like her and Kim were, that she was having sex like right away after she had Mason, and she was saying that like it was painful to the point where like everybody was just like, okay, Kourtney, we know you want to have another kid right away, but like if it's painful, don't do it. And even Scott was kind of like, well, if you're in pain, like we shouldn't be doing this. And it kind of proves that Kourtney is willing to override her desire to sleep with someone if she feels like she has to. Again, that was a long time ago. It was a different situation, different relationship, and a lot of women are in that situation. Like, unfortunately,